There we go. Hello guys. Sorry, I'm a bit late for the starting of today's stream. I got a bit delayed after I had a very, very scary experience. There was somebody downstairs when I wanted to go downstairs, so I couldn't go. It was very painful. So I wanted to get lunch, but the window cleaner was here, and I'm very nervous. I did not want him seeing me, so yeah, I took a bit of time to get my food, but I've eaten it now, and we've started about 8 minutes late. It's whatever. We'll start a timer for 60 minutes, and today we're going to be drawing. I want to see how, just as a bit of a practice stream, see how I can be with drawing and keeping things entertaining. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've also turned up the decibels on my microphone. I'm not sure how it's going to be. It might be too loud. So we'll see today. I also have a bit of a cold. So I am See, I'm dying. I'm dying. That's just what it is. And I'll see you guys on the other side, quite frankly. Also, my back has suddenly decided it wants to hurt. Just lovely of it, honestly. It's just what I need. As I have back pain, and unfortunately, when I sit down for too long, it starts to get irritated. You know what would have been really helpful before getting the stream up? Would have been get to my reference photos, which I have not done. And now I'm going to have to spend 5 minutes trying to find it on Discord. Newsflash, guys, do not use Discord for your references. Because now I'm going to spend about 20 minutes scrolling through photos. I think it's on the third one. No, it's on the fourth one. No, it's on the fifth one. There we go, it's on the fifth one. Cover photo, put in. There we go. And I'll do it again. Excuse me. Maybe turning up my decibels when I have a cold is not the smartest idea, because I feel like you'll be able to hear everything. Also, my god, my back. Maybe deciding to become a streamer when you have back problems was not the smartest idea. But hey, we live and we learn. Okay. I am actually now leaning on the floor. We'll see how this works. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to start off. Are you kidding me? Got rid of my yellow tip. Oh, no, that's not it. I have a very, very bad habit of just not saving, and this is clearly one of those moments where I really should have saved. I want to try doing more. Oh, I'm in the wrong brush. Yay. I want to try doing more of these type of streams at some point because my main focus is my art. I as much as I do like playing video games, I want to try doing some art more because that's my main focus. I would like to try and like mix the two together as well though. Because I do really like just researching topics for like games and stuff like that and how they're made. I was watching a few videos on the Obra Dinn recently, which were really, really interesting. So I found like a document that talks about all the behind the scenes, so I am absolutely going to be reading through that, and potentially maybe one day we can play the Obra Dinn, even though I have already finished the game. God, this color matching is horrible. I feel like I need to turn off my nightlight feature because I have migraines, so I need to have it on all the time, or else my eyes start to hurt and it's not fun. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm just painting whatever. I don't even know why I have my headphones on. I don't need them. I don't have anything going on in the background, so I might as well just take them off. I'll also get way less of a headache. And I can hear myself better. So if I'm shouting. Half of this stuff isn't even going to be in there, so I don't even know why I'm bothering. But, you know, makes it look nice, and if I need to change anything later, I can. That's the sound my paintbrush makes, obviously. I'm a paintbrush whisperer. Nope, I am not going to even hum The Sims. I hate The Sims as much as I already have it in my game. Really sucks because I wanted to like make a whole like videos and stuff like that on using The Sims as a way to like make references for backgrounds and stuff, but then, you know, what happened with the buyout and everything, and also it's The Sims, as well as my game file just decides, like, my entire game just corrupts, and I was like, you know what, that's a sign. I'm not going to touch that game anymore. It is gone. All those hundreds of pounds that I've spent on that game, wasted, and I can't even get a refund. Because I played the game. Sucks, but hate EA. This is when, like, in like 5 years I do like a sponsor and I'm like, hey guys, this video has been sponsored by EA. It's the greatest game ever that they've just coming out. You guys should totally buy it, and I mean pay it as well. And yeah, you should totally spend all of your life savings on this game. It's gonna work, guys. Have I made it too dark? Just gonna have to add like an orange filter over the top. Plonk. Plonk. Multiply. Oh my god. It's got the Mexican filter on it. Just turn it all the way down. There we go. Needs less contrast. That's what it needs. Even though it doesn't have that much contrast to begin with. Less contrast and more grey, I'd say. Oh, shit. I'm still drawing with the layer on. No. No, but it still doesn't look right. I've definitely made the ribbons a lot more up than they actually are in this reference photo I have. I seem to have like a really weird track record of just finishing the most long, complicated games at the beginning, because I think I mentioned this in my last stream, but I have only ever finished. Oh no, the first game I ever finished was about a year ago, and it was Baldur's Gate, which is a very interesting game to finish as your first game. The first game that you've ever finished, because it's very, very long. I think Monster Hunter was like my third game that I ever finished. So I just seem to have a bit of a track record of just picking up games that are the longest that I could possibly pick up, and then those being the first ones. Clearly, I like long games. Oh no, was it my third? Because it was... No. It was Baldur's Gate. No, then it was Dave the Diver. No, it was my fourth game. It was... it was Baldur's Gate, Dave the Diver, Stray, then Monster Hunter. Outer Wilds was... Outer Wilds was the fourth one. Monster Hunter was the fifth. Maybe one day I'll get my dates correct. I don't even know why I thought it was, because there is a huge bit of timeline in between me playing Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter, Outer Wilds, and then an event that led to me actually picking up Monster Hunter. Which involved me getting into a relationship. It's still too high up. I don't know if I should just use the liquify brush. So I'm still learning how to use it. I mean, looks correct to me. I'm probably going to spend the entire hour just doing these ribbons, aren't I? That needs to be a multiply layer, I think. I was about to say a multi-layer. No, it needs to be a light layer. Add? No. Screen, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. Multiply. Screen. Maybe it needs to be grey, actually. Ah, there we go. Because I want to see the back. I want to see the rock because it's a see-through. So maybe I just go really dark. I seem to have the FNAF. Well, I mean, it's the the Dude's March. I've got the Dude's March stuck in my head. That's obviously what it's called, right? Me when the Dude's March starts playing. Ho 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 ho. I wonder how the guy who wrote it would feel about me just calling it the Dude's March. A random YouTuber said, what? Preposterous. No, that's Duncan. That's not what I wanted. No. Have her hanged at the stake. Clearly she's a witch. I don't even know if that's the right time period. So you need to go darker, but I'm just not sure how. Like that? To go down and... Yep, definitely this green. Clearly that's something I need to learn. Like, why is see-through fabric so hard? The fuck? What? What is going on? Connect your encoder to go like... But you are... There we go. I just got a thing that said I need to do a connect my encoder to go live, and I was like, you are live! What are you doing? Just being mean to me. Everyone's mean to me. Everyone hates me. It's just a thing that I've learned in life. Everyone hates me. Apparently, including the live software. I actually became a bit of a cat stalker today. My family, we had like a little Siamese cat come visit us. I was being very, very friendly, and we noticed it had the same tracker that we use, and that tracking company has like a excuse me, has a bit of a has like a leaderboard thing, so you can like see all the other cats in your local area. And we tried looking for it, and my dad couldn't find it. So I was like, oh, I'll have a look, see if I can find it. And I look, and I can't see the cat, so I'm just like searching and searching, and I have a realization that maybe I should just check the cats without a profile picture. And so I do, and then I immediately find this cat. So we found out the name and everything. They're so cute. Like, this cat was adorable. So I was pretty proud of my stalking abilities, because in this day and age, apparently stalking is a desirable thing. It just kind of reminds me of when one of my friends, I had this crush on this guy, and like I had like a huge crush on him. And I gave my friend a little bit of like told her a little bit about him, and so she, in her infinite wisdom, decides to go find him on LinkedIn, and she does. So there's always the story of be careful about what you put on the internet, because maybe one day a random girl will tell her best friends about her crush, and then that friend will then find you on your LinkedIn and then know where you live. I ended up dating the guy anyway. And when I mean by dating, I mean I am dating him. So, it's a win-win in the end. You heard it here, folks. Stalking actually works. Shocking. Please do not actually stalk. Please do not take that as confirmation to start stalking. That's a really bad idea. Please, I beg. I do not want to be what would the word be? Involved in this crime, I guess. I do not want to be involved in this crime at all. I've just had an sudden just a realization. Do you remember the times when we used to artists used to hide Among Us's in their paintings? I'm gonna do that. I want to hide an Among Us in here, but I'm not sure where. I'll do it up here. I used to be like dog shit. Is that too big? That might be a bit too big. It's too obvious. Yeah, that's way too obvious. Let's see. Oh, I think here would be good. Just teeny tiny little Among Us. What? Nah, I'm gonna make it a bit more obvious than that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Peak. It's still very obvious though. I want to just shrink it down. Oh no, I don't want to rotate it. There we go. Or should I put it in a place where it makes it look like it's actually part of the shading, but it's actually just Among Us? I mean, that's not really part of the shading, but it's less obvious. Whee! Hiding in Among Us. Now I'm just gonna go back onto this one. It's so much less saturated. Okay, I think I fixed it. you know, there's a bit of advice I've seen around for like new streamers and stuff like that. That's about trying to do. If you want to start making streams and stuff like that, you should start with YouTube first, and like make videos first. And to be honest, I don't know if this is just a me thing or it's general, but I don't really agree with that information or that advice. But that's just, I think it might just be a me personally thing, because I've tried doing that sort of content before, just doing videos, and it just never really feels like me. I just feel so dead doing it, because it was like, yeah, I get used to not talking to anyone. I was like, but I can get used to talking to people, not talking to people live, can't I? And I just feel like it's so much more natural, and it's more in the moment than I think a lot of streaming is. Not streaming, like videos are. Because, yeah, because every time I try to record a video, I'm just dead. I don't enjoy it. But I've tried. This is the second time I've streamed, and it's a lot easier. I mean, I'm not used to just talking. I'd rather just kind of sit there and not talk all the time. But I would also like to know how to make my streams a bit more interesting, but it's a bit hard when you've got a family living with you. But, you know, it is also very, very tiring just talking all the time. I have that problem with my job, because I work in hospitality, and my god, is it boring. Like, well, not boring, but it's just like, it's weirdly boring talking non-stop. So I'm like, hi, how are you? Hi, can I take your order, please? Oh, yes. Oh, okay, that's great. Okay. We don't have that, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but we don't have that at the moment because we've run out, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's just how it is, I'm afraid. Yes, of course, I'll get that for you, absolutely. You want a cappuccino? Absolutely, I can get that for you. Yeah, hi, yes, is this, I've got this, I've got that, is this all correct? It's too much. I think there's also just a bit of like, because I am still trying to establish myself, I'm just getting used to talking without a crowd, and I need, if people ever join in, I need to be able to be talking so people won't just be like, well, this stream's dead. But I know my Among Us! Killed my Among Us! Yeah. So I feel like I need to keep talking just to fill in that empty silence, that awkward silence. But it is a bit draining. I say as then I immediately go silent because I'm focusing. I also want to figure out a way to make myself a bit more different, I guess would be a way of putting it, because there's so many streamers that do art and play video games, but I want to be able to put my own spin on it. I think one of the things I've been thinking about is trying to like talk a bit about the behind the scenes, because I also find video game making really interesting. So I have been trying to like do a bunch of research. I did a bit of research into Stray. I could not find a single thing. It was so irritating. I could only find things from secondhand sources, I was like, that's not what I want. I want first-hand sources. And when I can't find them, I'm like, what the hell do I do? Because I want to talk about this stuff. And then there's people spreading misinformation and all that sort of stuff. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, I have stuff on films. Films are really easy to find because I've got like art books and stuff like that. But video games are so much harder. But also, like, a lot of them are independent developers. So maybe you find a bit more on there. I don't know. But we'll see. But it's definitely something I want to think about adding in. I think as well I want to kind of make these art screams. I want to make these art screams more more entertaining, I guess. I'm really bad at drawing people, so a thing that I was thinking about, it would be really funny to do streams where I exclusively draw people, and it is just me just wanting to kill myself. I think it would be quite funny. But we'll see how it goes. I think I just need to get used to everything a bit first. Also, the fact that I have family makes it live with family, and obviously I don't really talk about that. I do this side. It's a bit difficult, but you know, we can talk about that in the end. It's fine. Oh, another thing I was thinking about earlier with the practicing viewers, or the viewers thing. I think it's really good practice to just stream with nobody watching, where you purposely put yourself in a position where nobody's going to be watching, like I'm doing now. Like, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to be, but like, I'm just trying to get used to not streaming towards anyone. Because, you know, obviously when I actually go into doing this properly, I'm going to be used to, I have to get used to just talking to people constantly. Well, talking to people, not talking to people constantly, but still talking. And I think it's a very important skill to get used to. It's very weirdly enough, I think it's very similar to public speaking. And I do have not like a huge background, but I do have a bit of a background in public speaking. So maybe that's helping as well. And probably the reason why I prefer it to YouTube videos, maybe. Don't know. Ah, I need to have the nightlight folder back on. My eyes are killing me. That's a lot better. Whee! Just gotta make these ribbons a bit more stronger, as in like, so they're not. Well, I mean, does it really matter for these things? Because they are, I'm pretty sure, see-through anyway. But I'm gonna do it. Like here, this is where I would need to fix it up a little bit. This one goes a lot thinner towards the end. I'm always confused about what the surrounding bit is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a rib cage of some type of monster, but it's always very confusing for me. Because like there's rocks and stuff. I'm not sure. Hmm? My timer has just suddenly decided the light's gonna stop working. What's going on? Okay, so I've got about 15 minutes left. When I could read it. This is why you need to label your. Oh, there we go. It's the one, probably because it was the one I was bloody selected on. Well, you need to actually name your, whatchamacallits, your layers. You know what? Instead of trying to spend all this time colouring it in, I just had a very genius idea. Whoop. Done. No, obviously, what if I do like that? Oh god. Whip. Whoa! Whip, 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 whip. There we go. Big rainbow. Okay. Fun's over. Or is it? No, it's a bit bigger. No, not that big. Oh, I had it perfect earlier. There we go. And if I just lighten, reduce, no. How do I turn it down? I mean, I guess correction layer. I'm now just gonna play around with everything. Saturation down. Yeah, that looks a lot better. There we go. There we go. Now what if I played around with the liquify tool? No, that takes everything. It doesn't matter either way. This is why I prefer digital, because shortcuts. Just need to now I just need to go through everything and just make the areas that need to be darker. Just by multiply. There's a bit of an orangey type. I don't know. Is that color? No. That color. I mean, it is going to be turned down anyway, so it's not like it's the end of the world. Yeah, there we go. Probably should actually clip it to the layer below. That would probably be helpful. Also make things far more easier. Funny that. There we go. Make that a bit lighter. Add a bit of extra that isn't as dark. It is a lot brighter than it probably needs to be. I could probably turn down the saturation a bit. That's probably what it needs. Yeah, there we go, that's a lot better. Right, that's looking good for now. I quite literally spent an entire hour doing ribbons. Like, that is where we are. Which is kind of annoying, but you know, I don't tend to do this level of painting that often, so that's completely fair. I can't even see what's happening. Bro, what's going on? Have you broken? I think the batteries have gone. The batteries have gone in my timer. Yeah, Jesus. Stop it! Stop it! Oh, we'll have to sort that out later. Hopefully next time we'll be able to actually start working on people. This is what I've got so far of the people. That's quite cute. No, not that one. There we go. There's the sketches of them. So hopefully I'll be able to get that sorted soon. Oh yeah, that's not working. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to, I mean, I'm probably gonna leave the background for now and potentially put this up in another stream or just continue it on my own time, but we'll see. Right, I'm going to head off now, but thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.